Donald Trump's proposed tariffs on Canada will be postponed by at least 30 days, according to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. The reprieve for Canada comes after an earlier deal to pause tariffs was struck with Mexico. North America correspondent Carrington Clark joins us now from Washington. Carrington, we had a smorgasbord of tariffs on the cards for America's trading partners, but one by one they seem to be being shelved. What's going on here?
Yeah, so there is still the live prospect that a new 10% tariff will be levied on Chinese imports into America. That's still on schedule to go into force, and that's on top of the tariffs that are already in place on China. But as far as the North American continent is concerned, we now have had deals struck with both Mexico and Canada. The more recent one was from Canada, and we heard from the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who took to social media to say that this deal involves Canada implementing its $1.3 billion border plan, reinforcing the border with new choppers, technology and personnel, but also the appointment of a new fentanyl czar. This, in part, is obviously a response to what Donald Trump says is the failure of Mexico and Canada to stem the movement of migrants and illegal drugs into the United States. But it should be pointed out that on both those fronts, Canada makes up just a very small percentage of the flow of migrants and illegal drugs into the United States. And a lot of what Justin Trudeau is saying Canada has agreed to do on these issues are things that have already been previously announced. But it does appear, despite Donald Trump claiming last week that there was no deal that could be struck between the targeted countries and the United States, he was very open to a deal. And although it's taken up to just a few hours before these tariffs were supposed to be enforced, Donald Trump has now got a deal that he will sell to the American people as a victory. We did hear from the president ahead of his call with Justin Trudeau, but after we'd already heard about the Mexican deal, where he explained why he still loves tariffs.
Tariffs are very powerful, both economically and in getting everything else you want. Tariffs for us, nobody can compete with us because we're the pot of gold. But if we don't keep winning and keep doing well, we won't be the pot of gold.
So there is that live question now of whether or not we will see the 10% tariff, the extra 10% tariff placed on Chinese goods. Donald Trump said that he will be speaking to China probably in the next 24 hours, but time is ticking, and we wait to see whether or not a similar deal can be struck.
Carrington Clark in Washington, thank you.